everyone, it's GameKoi and welcome back for some more Mario Kart World Ghost Race adventures. Today we are finishing off the Flower Cup with one of my favourites from the DS, Airship Fortress. I remember being so disappointed that this one didn't make it into the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Pass, but I guess now I have no choice but to be overjoyed that it made it into this game instead. I'm so excited to actually time trial it. I've seen some absolutely crazy stuff go on in the rails, and that's not even from watching time trials, so I'm sure there's going to be a lot to learn, so let's jump in. Okay, so I kind of have no clue who I'd expect to be the ghost for this track, so I guess it will just be a surprise. Okay, I found it. I found it on the map. Good start, good start. Right. Bowser Jr. I feel like that checks out, given as he is, you know, a frequent airship boss. So this makes sense. I approve of this character choice. So I'm going to just go off what I've been doing in races lately to start off with, and see where to improve from there. Okay. I feel like I did that wrong. Right, we're just going to continue. Surely I can, you know, make up for this one. Oh, not if I do that. I've already driven into about 5 walls. Good start from me. Okay, that was more normal. I meant to do a straight trick, not a left trick, but it's okay. We're just gonna carry on. Surely I could beat the staff ghost. Right now we're even. It's a good start. Okay, now the trick here, from what I've been doing in races, is to try and get more than one instead of just holding one drift. Now, I guess the shroom cut is here because I can't see anywhere else to do a shroom cut. Okay, I'm ahead. We're not going for the rail thing this time. At least not that rail thing. I haven't had much experience with it. Because in races, because you can push your opponent off. I did the wrong trick. Because you can push your opponent off the rail by coming from behind them, it's kind of risky to go for that rail in a race. You see the start of the race, everyone going for that first rail, and it's, you know, chaos. Okay, let's try and get a few coins as well. And not drive into a Banzai build. That would also be good. Okay, I am ahead. Yes, it's a little messy, but I'm still ahead. There, that was what I've been trying to do the whole, you know, first 2 laps. And of course I only landed in the 3rd lap. That's just part of the experience. Oh, is that gonna go? Yes, it is. Okay, good. And I want a whopping 10 coins. I'm just rolling in it, you know. Clearly I'm gonna acquire sufficient funds to build a fortress of my own. GameKoi Fortress. I feel like it'll be really good. Alright, Staff Ghost demolished. It took a little while, but I demolished the Staff Ghost. 212. This is good. This is a job well done. It was such a mess, my first 2 laps, but I feel like my 3rd lap was actually kind of clean. Like, I don't know. I finally locked in. Alright. I bet the splits of this will be absolutely ridiculous. But that will have to, you know, we'll have to find that out when I edit the splits in. Alright, well, we'll upload that for now. Okay, let's see how the rest of the world did. So, okay, the world record is 154. That's a bit fast. Maybe I should actually, okay, you cannot download your own ghost data. I feel like I should probably fix my time before I look at anyone else's. So let me do that first. Okay, I'm gonna just play it simple. I'm not gonna go for that first rail because I don't really know how to do it. So I'm just gonna live a simple life, which will just make me win for free. Okay, that was good. The goal of this particular run is to avoid driving into walls. And so far, so good. And also to grab a few coins on the way if possible. Okay, so we're nearly a second ahead already. And I'm probably going to gain more time here. Alright, neat. Definitely not the fanciest way of doing it, but if it works, it works. Bam, into 8 coins. Ooh. I switched rails out of fear there. I mean, I'm doing nothing fancy, and yet this truck is still so fun to drive. No one does it quite like the Fortress. Oh, I'm 2 seconds ahead. Would you look at that? Now I've just got to have a normal third lap, because my third lap was good in the original. So let's just drive normally. No pressure, of course. I'm just making a panic decision on which rail to go on there. I was, evaluating. Okay, went a little wider than I would have liked, but it's okay. 209! Alright, that's more like it. A simple but clean run. Okay. Well, that's probably representative of what I would do in a race. I feel like I could go for that stuff in a race. Now let's actually see what crazy stuff we can do in the world of time trials. Oh, I didn't realise I can go straight to the bottom like that. That's quite handy. Okay. Let's work up to find a time faster than mine. Oh my goodness. I have to. Look at this. 201. I have to play against Yoshikid's 201. Let me watch it first so that I know what I'm getting myself into. I'm not sure if I can even get a 201 at this point. I'm happy I got it down to 209 at the very least. Right, let's see what strats we've got. So we go for the first rail. We trick on it tons. Oh, we go to the other one! Oh, that's so smart. And then that sets us up nicely for this rail. Oh, and then, oh, that's so clean. Wow, incredible. Okay, what will he do here? Oh, the trick. That was cool. I definitely don't trick on rails enough in general, so it's nice to see some actual trick on rails. Oh, look at that tight turn. Oh, we're just holding! Oh, okay. I definitely... Oh, and then charge onto the rail. That's so smart. Alright. Now I've got to try and implement some of this. I'm not even sure I can remember everything he did, but we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. Good start, good start! What was that? This was like, you know what? We're going to take the air out of Airship Fortress. Quite literally. That's the thing with time trials. They make it look so easy. Okay, what are we doing here? Okay, I need to watch that. It's hard to race against something I'm trying to learn. Right, let me watch the start of that run again. I've got to actually pay attention this time. I did pay attention last time. It's just that... Okay, it's round something with the corner. Okay, that was definitely a right trick. Right at the corner. Okay. It was right at the corner. Let me actually try and do that. Oh, I did it! I did it! Yay! I did one thing. Okay. There are about 10 other things I need to do. Okay, at least I landed into the drift. Okay, that was nice. Yeah, I have to try and land into drifts more. The other thing I need to do, which I'm not doing, is the jump into the next bit. Okay, I didn't do it. Right, we'll just do it normally for now, because I have to practice this anyway. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, good stuff. Am I really going to manage to drop 8 seconds of my time? Potentially, if I get the hang of all of this, maybe I'll be able to do it. Guess we forgot to use her shroom. Okay, at least I have a spare shroom, I guess. I didn't mean to not use my shroom. I was just thinking so hard about whether I was going to go for the charge jump or not, that I just didn't shroom at all. Oh well, oh well. I guess we can say it'll be just an excellent run. Anyway, I need to practice being consistent with the bit at the start. But it's not like this run is going to waste. Alright. I may have driven into a wall, but that's just part of life. At least it's part of your life when you play Airship Fortress. Okay, I live. I live to also receive 10 coins total. Well, let's just use 2 shrooms at the end. 208! What a mess! I can't believe that wins. I completely forgot to use a shroom in the first lap, so I just mashed them at the end. I didn't do that charge jump shroom thing. I didn't even go for it. It was quite a messy run, but even with that, just the introduction of that rail bit at the start, it makes you go faster. So I suppose, you know, that's good news. Right, I need to actually re-watch the end of a lap so I can figure out how I can do the next bit. And also watch these tricks. These are all forward tricks, I think. And that's a right trick, forward trick, forward trick. Those were neutral. That's a right trick. That's forwards. So the trick direction also matters. See, I think I'm too scared for the right trick, so I might skip that one out. But I have to remember that on the rails to do the forward tricks. Which is, for those of you who don't know, you press the trick button and hold up on the stick, on the left stick, at the same time. So, we get out issue. What's the reference? It's just before the brown bit. I don't know. I don't know if I can get that. I'll do my best. It may take some trial and error anyway. It just gets better. What can I say? What am I doing? Probably going in free roam in this track now, I swear. Somehow I'm still ahead. That just shows how much room for improvement there is in this time. Okay, now I'm not ahead, but you get the idea. No way, what a steal! Okay, I know I only beat it by a teeny weeny amount, but that's just a steal at this point. There is no way I should have won that. I mean, look at that teeny tiny difference. But still, that was That was your daylight robbery right there. This is what Ghost Race Adventures is all about. Those runs that shouldn't work but somehow do. Now I actually have to do a clean version of that. And then I have to try the cut at the end again. What a mess. Look, a win is a win. Okay, I didn't really want to go that high. I did that trick a little bit late. I'll make it all up in the second and third laps, which were, you know, disasters in their own right. Future Game Koi is back. Such a small difference at the start of the tower can mean gaining and losing a lot against the ghost. As you can see here. Alright. That rail is actually shockingly easy to miss. I'm just probably going into free roam at this point. And this is a nice tower turn. Just like that, I'm back in the lead. And it's working. It's still working. Consistent time trial who? Look, if it works, it works. I mean, look, I'm walloping my ghost now because the third lap was just that bad. I have no right to be this far ahead. But I am. Because my second lap in this one was quite bad. 207. Okay, well we got a free 207. Everybody give it up for 207. It's a slightly messy 207, but hey, it's less messy than the run it beat, so progress. Right now, actually, I need to lock in and learn that. I need to find a good reference point to start to use the mushroom and when I should start charge jumping. That's what I need to learn next to, you know, elevate this run. That was close. You know what, I'm tempted to do it in free roam. I'm tempted to actually go there in free roam, because when I rewind in free roam, I get my item back. So I'm going to try it. Right, let's open free roam and go there. Oh! That worked! Okay, I have to try and recreate that. I don't even know what it was I did. Okay, that worked again. Okay, well, oh no, right. I've done it a whopping 2 times. That's more. That's 2 more times than I've done it before. Now let me quit before I have to do that P-switch mission. I'm a pro Mario Kart player. You saw it here first. I mean, I've got nothing to lose by trying to finish this run. Nothing to lose. I win even though I was messing up that cut left and right. No, some of these runs are just, you know, illegal. There's no way else to win. Sometimes they shouldn't let me play this game because then I just do runs like that, which just make no sense. Nearly! Okay, that was actually so close. That was it! That was it! You saw it! You saw it! It happened live! Oh my goodness, it actually worked. What on earth? Okay, I did it in a time trial, not in a free roam. We're making progress. We're making progress. This is doable. Alright, Future Game Core is back once again. Timing this rail jump makes such a big difference. Just because I landed slightly further along the rail, I actually gained the lead there. But these things are actually a nightmare to do in a real race, since if someone is on a rail behind you, they can just push you off it. So it can be quite risky to do the rail shortcuts in a, you know, real life race situation. Oh, nearly! That was so close. Alright, I have faith, I have faith. I feel like my idea might work. Okay, we go here. I think the trick was too early there. I'm still ahead somehow. I'm gonna beat it at this rate. Which means I must have cleaned this up significantly in my quest to land this shortcut. Which is good news. I can't really complain about beating my time. Okay, we got 206 even with bumping into the wall and messing up that shortcut. It means I have faith that we'll get a really good time if I manage to land that. But yeah, 206, not bad considering I missed the shortcut twice. I really want to try and land this, so that'll be my goal. I think that will be where I finish if I manage to land that shortcut. But this is good progress. Did you see that? Oh my goodness. Alright. And in theory, I just need to get that one more time and it'll be a good run.
A few moments later.
Okay, I didn't land it this time. But I landed it a whole one time. So this is big news. It's gonna make me ahead just because of that. Alright. should be smooth sailing till the end. I landed it a whole time in the run. That's actually nice because then I get to watch my own run back to see it. .206, but slightly better 206. I mean, look, a win is a win. At least I have a run where I've done it, you know, one whole time. Okay. Now I actually need to do it twice. That's only one more time than I did it in that run. This is totally doable.
2 hours later.
.205 and I bumped into a wall at the end. 205. Okay, I still want to get that shortcut in the second lap. I was so close. It was so sad. But 205. We got a new best time at the very least. Wow, that was something. So the trick I learned a trick to getting on that rail there when you have to switch sides without losing too much time. You have to go almost right as the bike is tilting around the corner. At least that's the cue I'm using. If it helps anyone else. I don't know. Bike feels quite different to drive than a kart, and I feel like most of the ghosts I've been watching in general have been on karts, so I have to figure out lots of bike things sometimes. So right as we turn here, we jump there, and that usually works. Okay, this is it. This is the run. It took a very, very long time to get to this point, especially with that mushroom cut, but it does look so, so cool when you get it right. I hope this inspires you guys to have a go at Airship Fortress if you have Mario Kart World, because this is just the progression I had in 2 hours. Extremely rewarding. Alright, come on. Okay, we're gonna ignore that bump into the wall there. You didn't see it. Ooh, 205, 610. We're gonna ignore that I bumped into the wall at the end. All I wanted was a time trial where I got that cut at the end twice, and that's what we managed. Even though it's a minuscule improvement, that's all I wanted. 2 hours of time trialing, and that's what we got. That was something, that's for sure. I know I could do better, but given the amount of time that took, man, oh, that was something, that's for sure. That shortcut at the end, something else. It's so tricky, it's so tricky. I mean, I think I have a way of doing it now, but it took so long to get to that point. And then I was just so scared at the end I just bumped into a wall, but we'll ignore that. Maybe I'll come back and beat this, but probably off camera because, man, I love that track though. It's so, so satisfying to get those tricks down. It's so cool. But man, is it difficult. Didn't get anywhere near the 201, but it's okay. I'm happy with that time for now, I think. Phew. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.